What is good, guys? Haas here with my Hazy Flame deck profile. I love this deck. I love everything about it. When Hazy Flames first came out in Cosmo Blazer, I did play the deck for the longest time, but when Rekindling did get hit, um, I saw no need to play the deck because I thought personally it was dead. Then Soul Charge came out, and I thought this deck was going to be a lot better, and it really is a lot better, being able to have one Rekindling and one Soul Charge. Um, it does make the deck more viable than ever, um, just for this current format. So let's get started. One Typhoon number 2, just to go with the Tefnuits. Triple Hydra. What Hydra does is that if it's used for an Xyz material for a fire Xyz monster, you can target one Hazy Flame monster in your graveyard and attach it to that monster as an Xyz material. It's amazing. Plus, it's a 2300 beater and it has 200 defense for a rekindling target. Triple Tefnuit. You can special summon it when your opponent controls a monster and you control no monsters. Then you can actually tribute for Hazy Flame and then special summon Typhoon number 2 and go straight into Vassal Trice. One Hippogriff. I don't find a need for a second one. I just feel like it's really only in here because sometimes you do need to go into a 2100 beater when Sphinx isn't enough. So I like just keeping it at 1. Triple Cerberus. He is the searcher of the deck. You can add any Hazy card when he's destroyed, or just when he leaves the field. Double Sphinx. I was going to run this card at 3, but I felt like 1900 just isn't too good in today's meta. But her effect is great, where you can just call a card on the top of your deck, and if you call it right out of Monster Spell and Trap, you get to special summon a Hazy Flame monster from your hand or graveyard. Double Periton. Periton's great. What you can do is that when you summon it, you contribute it and one fire monster in your hand to special summon 2 Hazy Flame monsters from your deck. It's really great, but I feel like 3 would be too much of a dead draw. And then for the other tech monster is just Triple Flamevale Dog. I really don't like Wyba compared to Flamevale Dog because Flamevale Dog lets me get any of my Hazy Flame monsters like Hydra, Cerberus, Hippogriff, or Cerberus. So I really like Fire Dog. One Raigeki. I was actually planning to play Raigeki and Dark Hole in this deck, but I decided just to run the one Raigeki. One Onslaught of the Fire Kings. The reason I don't run this at 2, actually, is because I dead draw it so much. You go through the monsters in this deck so fast, and I feel like Onslaught's only really a good card if you use it beginning or mid-game. Double Heretic Seal of Convocation just to add the Tefnuits to hand. I actually end up dead drawing these a lot, so 2 is good, just depending on the hand, because sometimes I'll literally draw all 3 Tefnuits, but that's just bad luck. One Soul Charge, triple Upstart Goblin. I do like the Upstart Goblin theory because this deck does need a lot of turbo in it, and I don't feel like running Reckless Greeds because I do need my draw phase, and you do special summon a lot in this deck, so Pot of Duality is kind of obsolete. One Rekindling, double MST. I wish I could find room for a third, but I can't. And then triple the Monarch Storm 4th. There are times where you just need to get rid of your opponent's monsters, and since I do like to have a battle phase, I do not run Soul Exchange. The only thing about this is that I can't special summon any monsters from my extra deck, but sometimes that is a good price to pay, and I am okay with it, and it does help out a lot. Triple Hazy Pillar. If you don't have this card, you can't normal summon your Hazy Flames without a tribute. So you basically have a bunch of level 6 in your hands that you cannot summon. So Hazy Pillar allows you to normal summon them without tributing, and is just one of the greatest Hazy Flame cards ever. Double Spiritual Fire Art, Kurenai. I love this card. This card wins me so many games because there are times where I do try to TK my opponent, but sometimes it's just not enough, whether they have 800 left or 1000, I'm just able to sacrifice something like Hydra or Cerberus and get that damage off. Also, if you do tribute Cerberus, not only do you get its effect, but Kurenai inflicts 2000 even if you do summon it with 1000. One Torrential, one Compulse, and then one Solemn Warning for the traps lineup. And then really you only need triple Vassal Trice in the extra deck, but there are times where you do need to venture out. So just 2 Beyond Hope, 1 Force Focus, 2 M7s, 1 Photon Strike Bouncer, the triple Vassal Trice, the 1 Gauntlet Launcher, the 1 Exabeetle, the 1 Ragna Zero, the 1 101, the one Heartland Draco, and then the one Evil Swarm Exciton Knight. So that is my Hazy Flame deck profile, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys really do play test this deck. It is an amazing, fun deck. So if you just want to have fun and play your friends or go to a local event with this deck, have at it because it's a great time. So thank you guys for watching, and Haas out.